Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So let us play a bit more with our friend Nightwing. So we reach a point where we have to speak to our friend Robin. So let us do that right now.
Hey, Batman's analyzing the new Joker toxin, so it's up to you and me to take down Poison Ivy and her plants in Burnley. I'll tell you what, I'll even lend you my nose breather against her spores. I should be immune to Ivy by now.
Ah, so nice. I want to lend us his nose breather. This might make a good thumbnail. I will see. So let us go to. Oh, we have to access our journal, and let us go to Gotham. I'm not sure why the quest tracker isn't tracking. It happens.
Scarecrow broke out of Arkham, and now Poison Ivy's on the loose. I don't like it. While Robin investigates, I'm relying on you to handle the mess outside. After your past experiences, I'm sure you can handle it.
Batman has faith in us. We can handle it. Coming from Batman, that means a lot. So we should be able to get the side quest over there, I think. Been a while since I played this mission. But this is an area where I spent a lot of time.
Metamorphing into Ivy's walking pod people. We can't let her swell her army. Break them free.
So let's grab a little mission
Could
from
you
Professor
possibly
Red
give
here.
me some shed leaves from those pod people? I'm doing research for Wayne Tech.
So we have to free those civilians before they turn into evil pod people. Oh, we missed out on this one.
These spores will feast.
Those snapping plants wanted to wrap me up
This
for
is
good,
Ah.
converting me into one of them.
Isn't quick enough?
Us or die.
Not sure why.
Those snapping plants wanted to wrap me up for good.
Ivy.
I'm not sure why I couldn't click on our little friends. I was either poorly positioned or.
It is something
Those
about
snapping
converting
plants
me
wanted
into
to stay away from Ivy's creation. These spores will feast. Join us or be fertilizer.
It is something about converting me into one of them. Wanted to wrap me up for good.
Evil sapling.
These spores will feast.
It is something about converting me into one of them. Wanted to wrap
Join
me up.
us or be fertilizer.
So we still need 4 more citizens. So there's a few here.
We are one with nature.
It is something about converting me into one of them.
This should be the last
Those
one we
snapping
need.
plants wanted to wrap me up for good.
Stay away from
So sadly,
Ivy's
once we're done, we
creations.
cannot click on them anymore. But let us complete our mission.
Poison Ivy used to be a botanist before she went bonkers and decided to reclaim the world for the plants. If we don't get her back to Arkham, Gotham really will be an urban jungle.
So let's go to the second phase of the mission.
Expanded on her usual menagerie. This time, she's created pheromone-blasting plants to lure in citizens, so her roaming Venus flytraps can devour them. Help as many people as you can.
There should be a side quest here.
Can you help me? I need silk spinners from those walking fly traps, but I can't get close enough. That material might be useful for the new armor Wayne Tech is building for the Special Crimes Unit in the East End.
Ivy. Smells like holy brain squash. Spread up my arm. Thanks. But I gotta get out of here. Out of here.
As you can see, it takes a while to click on some of them, so but we were able to do it.
You'll never defeat the plants.
So there's some that have a timer that will turn into evil plant people, and others that do not.
It is something about
Oh
converting
my.
me into one of
I
them.
need to get out of
So
here.
ideally, you want to click on the one that might turn into plant
Snapping
people
plants
first.
wanted to wrap me up for good.
But sometimes things go wrong, as they sometimes do.
Or die. You'll never stop poison ivy.
So there's a lot of NPC here. So I guess you have to be extra careful, as our friend Bilbo would say. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. Or was I?
It felt like I was becoming one of them.
Sworn
I'm
it was
out of
going
here.
loose. I'm rolling out of here.
Let's take a bit of a breather so we can recuperate.
I'm holding up sprouting from my arms.
These
Thank goodness you
spores
broke me out of
will
that cocoon.
feast.
You will.
So next time you eat a salad,
Where am I?
remember, these spores will feast.
That was
If you don't eat them first. I guess it's somehow an anti-vegan message, which is probably
sprouting from my arms.
not intended.
Thank goodness you broke me out of that cocoon.
Most likely a happy accident, as they say.
You'll never defeat the plants.
I felt it wrapping me in a cocoon.
Stay away
you
from
showed up.
Ivy's creations.
So let's see, we need a few more pheromone spinning citizens and some pod pheromones.
You'll never stop. Join us for bee fertilizer. You'll never stop poison ivy. You'll never defeat the plants. This day away from Ivy's creation or die.
So you can see these little buggers multiply pretty quick sometimes. Let's try to find ourselves some citizens. There's a few over there.
I think it wanted to transform me into something gross. I felt it wrapping me in a cocoon.
That was crazy.
smell.
I couldn't stop staring.
Just a few more citizens and we'll be good to
Brain
go.
Squash. Hey, thanks. But I gotta get out of here.
Join us or be fertilizer. These spores will feast.
Those snapping plants
Oh,
wanted
there
to
we go.
wrap me up.
Let's get out of here. No point to stick around once we're done. So let's go to our journal.
Poison Ivy's pheromones can make anyone fall in love with her. Usually it's only a close range. These distance attacks are something dangerously new.
And we've even had a few skill points.
See the spores in the air? Any breeze will send them out to infect the entire city. Find and destroy Ivy's spore cannons before that happens. Watch out for the pod people. They have enough mind left to attack, but just barely.
There should be a side. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the side quest.
Hey, can you grab some of those seed pods? We need to determine the health effect on the immediate area.
Ivy's love
Thank
is
you,
strange.
Ah, look at my clothes! They're ruined! How dare they use me for food?
So I usually try to complete the seed pods first. No real reason for that. It's just the truck is right there.
Ivy's power is nature itself. We are one with nature.
And there's those little guys, if you let them do this, let me show you. They'll turn into a big guy. It takes a bit of a while, but they'll get there sooner or later.
Behold the rise of Ivy. Never stop poison Ivy.
So let's get our seed pod. So we need 2 more. Ah, they disappeared. I hate when it does that. Sometimes NPCs will phase in or phase out.
Poison Ivy.
So as you can see, you can separate the 2 guys before they transform. In theory, they should be a bit easier to defeat
Away from Ivy's creations.
as smaller guys. I know we need 1 more, but there's a little investigation here. Let's pick it up first. There's a few in the area, so
Forensic
if you look around a
toxicology
bit,
report. The petals of this flower are teeming with potent pheromones.
You'll never defeat the flash. Ivy's love is strange.
and this should be the last one we need. And after that, we'll be able to focus on finishing the other objectives we have.
Ivy's power is nature itself. One will fall, many will rise. Join us or die.
Somehow this reminds me of the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
My life belongs to poison ivy.
And the best version has to be the version from the 70s with Donald Sutherland
I'm losing it for sure.
and Jeff Goldblum. Before he was Jeff Goldblum, I guess.
One will fall.
There's our friend Grundy here. At this point, we're no match for Grundy. Oh, wrong move. Sadly, sometimes the targeting system will target the target that's the further away from you. So, you have to be a bit careful.
Ivy's
Thank
love
goodness you came!
is
I could feel myself being digested! Oh, so gross!
So we need 2 more cannons. So hopefully our friend Grundy is not looking for us anymore. Oh, well, investigation.
Forensic toxicology report. One prick from this rose, and we'd need to call the coroner.
Ivy's power is nature
I
itself.
stink of bile. Was I being digested? That just ain't right.
Didn't realize plants had bile?
Join us or be fertilizer.
And one last one.
My life belongs to Poison Ivy.
No need to stick around once we're done. So let's go to our journal.
GCPD radio says that Harvey Bullock went into Ivy's greenhouse to try and shut this down. Since Robin hasn't reported back, I'm betting we have a rash of trouble on our hands.
So let's talk to our old friend Officer
Please.
Walden here. Oh,
We
I guess
tried
not.
to raid Ivy's hideout, but it went horribly wrong. Most of us didn't make it out. You have to go into the greenhouse and save them.
Don't let anything you see inside that greenhouse stop you. Knowing Poison Ivy, she's kept Robin and Harvey alive as slaves. Free them from Ivy's influence, and they can help you take her down.
So let us go inside. Again, here we're gonna have a whole bunch of objectives. One of those is to free those little guys here.
I would have been plant food if it weren't for you.
And we're going to meet Harvey Bullock in
I'm
the
on
game.
it.
Actually, I think we met him before.
Hey, you! Over here! I'm Bullock with the GCPD! I'm trapped! I need your help!
Plants, defeat this fool.
I'm pinned!
Plants, defeat this fool.
There's a few healing barrels here if you need them.
Your thing down!
Surrender now.
And that should do it. It's a bit strange to think of Harvey now, thanks to the Gotham TV show.
In a typically brilliant move, the GCPD went in after Ivy. Oh, those plants of hers. They're not human, if you know what I mean. I think I'm the only one who made it.
Poor Harvey, he's the only one who made it. Well, we'll try to save his friends. Don't worry, Harvey. So there's a big guy over here.
Ivy's children will inherit Gotham.
Ah. Don't hesitate to use the barrels if you have to.
These spores will feast.
In this map, there's quite a lot of healing barrels, so it should help you to get ahead at least a little bit with your feet about destroying the barrels. I didn't remember that the neural neuralizer lasted so long.
Will spread through Gotham's sewers. Will feast.
So here I seem to recall if you help the cops, they should help you a little bit.
You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Thank you. I would have been plant food if it weren't for you.
Oh, treasure chesty chest.
Gotham sewers.
You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Thank
So
you.
there's a little
Even a
treasure
minute
chest and
later,
a whole
and I
bunch of
wouldn't
missions. So let's break it open.
Damn it.
There's a feat for breaking open 1,000 treasure chests.
Gotham.
Surrender now. Don't make me do this. Where's that backup?
I guess we pulled all of them without meaning to. It happens.
Call for backup.
But as you saw, we had a whole bunch of friends helping us out, so it all worked out. Just checking around to make sure there's not any cops
Toxicology
left.
report. Leave it to Ivy to stick with the classics.
Again, there's an embarrassment of riches when it comes to healing barrels here, so don't hesitate to break them open. I could have sworn I'd seen another one. And there's also those poison barrel here. Let's grab one just for fun. That was pointless. There should be some more.
You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Thank you.
I think there's a feed for setting free all the GCPD officers, but I could be misremembering. There should be. Oh, there's another barrel here. Nah, I can break it. I'm so sad now. There we go. Could have sworn I forgot something. Oh well. Too late, too late. And as you can see, the barrels respawn pretty quick. Oh, there's one more little sapling here. So let's open the gate. And let's bring that little barrel with us. Because we can. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he can.
Plants will flourish over Gotham. The plants will flourish over Gotham. Gotham sewers.
As you can see, we got defeat for breaking 100 orange restoring barrel.
Sewers will feast.
So just 900 more to go, and we'll get defeat for 1,000. So whenever you see those barrels, break them open, unless you want to save them for a specific fight. Oh noes! It's going to be Nightwing versus Robin.
Darling, take care of this pesky little worm before it takes over my beautiful garden.
Yes, Ivy.
Lead for me.
So again, there's an embarrassment of a barrel here, so use them if you have to.
You're in my personal space.
So as you saw, there's a evil poison ivy sending us some sort of projectiles. There's a few barrels like that one that we can use.
Robin, you're drooping. Rest. This finishes off this nasty little potato fry.
Come over here. So we should have another wave where we have to fight Robin. Ah, there it is.
My thorns are sharp.
Again, if you need to,
You don't want
don't hesitate to use a barrel. I know it's embarrassing having to use healing barrel against Robin. Nightwing should be more than a match for Robin, but here we are. Although in this case, Poison Ivy is cheating, so...
My thorns are sharp.
Oh, Robin seems to be done.
Such a disappointment.
The new model of Poison Ivy looks nice, but I kind of miss the old one sometimes.
Grow, my lovely, and devour this intruder.
Oh, nose! Not sure why we're not doing anything. Oh, now that is bad.
Bleed for me.
The evil plant thing broke our barrel. Can you believe it? Oh, almost done.
Stop! Don't hurt my babies any longer. Can't you hear their pain? What have you done to
Let's
this
choose
planet?
let's choose the boot
What have you
for the
done to
style.
me? Take me back to Arkham. I can't endure anymore.
So again, there's a whole bunch of barrels here. If you still need some barrels for various feats. Oh, another healing barrel here. So as you can see, they respawn fairly quick. So let us talk to Poison Ivy.
Was I working for Ivy? Dang,
And then
I'm
to
telling you to
Robin.
punch. My jaw'll be sore for a week.
You did well. Robin and I will get Poison Ivy back to Arkham. You get back on the streets. Gotham needs you. We'll talk again soon.
So let us skippy skip. I love watching those cinematics, but when I make those walkthrough, I usually skip them. But if you want to see a whole bunch of those cinematics, I have a video called DC Universe Online the Movie, where you can see a whole bunch of those cinematics. So let's get out of here. We earned a skill point, I guess. So let's put it here. That is strange.
Please! We tried to raid Ivy's hideout, but it went horribly wrong. Most of us didn't make it out. You have to go into the greenhouse and save them.
Not sure why there's some quest giver like this that do reset sometimes, but we cannot pick the
Please.
quest anymore.
We tried to raid Ivy's hideout, but it went horribly wrong. Most of us didn't make it out. You have to go into the greenhouse and save them.
Once you've done the quest once, you cannot accept it anymore. So let's go back to the Gotham East End police station. The evil grappling hook doesn't want to let me go. Ah, there we go. So sometimes you'll see some quest givers that gives quests that you've already done, and you cannot repeat those quests. I guess they don't want people to be able to farm. Like some of those quest givers give source marks, and I guess way back when they did not want people to be able to farm for source marks with those quest givers. So you can only do those missions once, but somehow sometimes the icon to tell you that the guy is giving a quest resets. It happens. So let us go talk to Robin.
Batman's taking Ivy to Arkham. You know, he didn't even chew me out. Somehow that's worse. Anyway, thanks for your help.
So let us go complete it.
We've got an emergency. The Green Lantern Corps' power rings have been acting strangely, and they've traced the problem back to Earth. Problem is, so has the Sinestro Corps. They're throwing down in the historic district. Talk to the recruiter in the police station there for more.
So we got a few new items, a few new styles. Oh, that is nice. Let's go back to our lair to re-imprint. So we got a few new skill points and some new gear to re-imprint. So let's do that right now. So next time we will go talk to Green Lantern recruiter Drish at the Midtown MPD station. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and also what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this Universe Online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. Or click one of the videos that you see on your screen right now. Bye-bye.